Zips Football with Terry Bowden and host Joe Dunn is brought to you by Suma Health. It's your health. Let's own it together. Bud Light, the world's famous light beer. Doubletree by Hilton Akron Fairlawn, proud to be the host hotel of Zips Football. By your Akron Canton Bryant Heating and Cooling Dealers. And the Spaghetti Warehouse, famous for its 15-layer lasagna.
Hello again, everyone. Welcome to another week of Zips Football with head coach Terry Bowden. Well, the Zips right now are 2-1 after a tough loss out at Ames, Iowa against Iowa State out of the Big 12 Conference. And Coach, already in the first month of the season, we've taken 3 long plane rides. It's going to be good to get home again.
It will be good. We've got a week off this week to get repaired, to get a little healthier. But we've been into Big 10 country and won. We've been into Big 12 country and almost won.
Yeah.
And put ourselves in a position to win. So I'm real proud of our football team. Disappointed in the loss. Really, there's no moral victories here with this team. This team is good enough to beat the team that we played, Iowa State, but they were a little better than us. We didn't make a play or two that we could have made, needed to make, but our guys walked away with their heads held high.
I'll tell you, big underdogs again, Coach. I think we're 3 touchdown underdogs, but you jumped out to a 7-0 lead.
Well, defensively, we're playing well. Offensively, we scored first. We came out ready to play. We're a 4-point difference in the ball game in the fourth quarter. It was 17-13 in the fourth quarter.
Right.
If we can just make one play, we're in a position to win the football game. But Iowa State's a very good football team. They were one of the better teams in their conference last year, and I think they will be again this year. But our guys played hard, in a position to win. We just got to go out there and try to do a little bit better next time.
Let's go out to Ames, Iowa, Jack Trice Stadium. What a beautiful day for football, 60 degrees and not a cloud in the sky. Highlights brought to you by Suma Health Systems, courtesy of Fox Sports.
Yeah, we got a nice little run here by Dre Williams to start the game off. We got right into their territory, made a nice drive going in, good block downfield there by Jonah Morris, and got the ball into their side of the field. There's a little swing pass to a great job right there to our tailback, got the ball right there, Van Edwards. We come back, we bust a route right there. He had a square in route. He stopped for a curl route. That was actually a very good throw and a bad route. Yep. But it kept us from scoring points on that drive. They come back, and you're going to see a hit right here that just really is a huge tackle. Right here, number 10 comes in as we pull him for a loss right there and stop them. We get the ball back to us and still trying to make something happen. Most of our long runs were our quarterback, Cato Nelson, continually made long runs. He saw them playing man covers, turning their backs to the quarterback, and he made several very nice runs. I think he was our leading rusher. I think we're about to see the big hit that causes their first turnover. As they run to the sideline, you'll see him cut back, and boom, big hit right there. The ball flies. Who do you think recovers it? Alvin Davis. He's always around that football. Watch this big hit right here. Brian Bell makes the big hit. Alvin Davis catches with 1 foot in. Very, very close, but they looked at it a bunch of times. It was clear the 1 foot was down when he got ball. We come back. We throw the deep ball. There's Dre Williams. Perfect pass by Cato to Dre Williams, and we score first. Striking distance on the deep ball. Nice throw and catch. Nice picture of that right there as we go up 7-0.
He's kind of your go-to guy in those deep passes.
Yeah, he really has a way of getting around people. When people play man coverage, he gets around. Our defense continues to play very well. We had some outstanding play by our defense. Really, they had a great back, great receiver, great quarterback. We were able to keep their production fairly low throughout the game. This is one where he just got open on the wheel route. Big hit there, but they say he reached across the goal line for the score. He's 6'6", 225 pounds, and he was a big target for them. There's a nice catch by Jonah Morris. We come right back down the field, drive the football again as our defense there. Nice, good play there. Another play. Outstanding play there. Jamal Davis did a great job on our defensive front. Big hit right there as our team gathers around for a gang tackle. Make sure they don't make any runs after the catch. And we stop them in the backfield right there. Another big play in the backfield, tackle for loss. We had quite a few tackles for loss. There's Josh Ward right there making a big play, number 8, making a play there. And we come back, good hit there. It makes him short. They come back, kick a field goal to go up 10-7, but our defense held on, kept them from scoring. We come back, there's Cato Nelson again making a nice run on the fake up the inside. He runs to the outside, gets us down a little bit closer. You'll see again now as he runs again, finds yardage, finds the first down sticks, knows what he's got to have to get it, makes it down. Nice job there blocking for him downfield. Good job there. We need to break a tackle once in a while. We got our back one-on-one out there. We have to kick a field goal. It's a 49-yard field goal, I believe his longest of his career.
It is. Had a little bit of wind helping him, Coach, but he boomed that one.
He did. It was a good wind, the good wind going that direction, but he made a good kick and got it through the uprights, knocked the ball down there. Defense continuing to play well right here. Great job right there by Brock Boxon, knocking the ball down, getting his hands up, forcing them to an incomplete pass. Here they come back. We had a great stand here. We almost held by the end zone. They just had they had a little too many turns in there. Their tailback, who was an outstanding runner, eventually gets in, but not before every defensive guy, I think, gets a piece of him before he gets that ball into the end zone. There's another stop right there. Forces them to have to really put everybody they can to get it, and they dive through to get that touchdown before the half. But it was a great stand and a great effort by our defense.
Yeah, Zips down 17-10. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to take a look at a great group of seniors that are leading this defensive group for Akron. We're back with that feature right after this.
The University of Akron is more than a college or campus.
It's a connection to the community.
To the thousands of opportunities right here in Northeast Ohio.
And to the partnerships with employers and organizations.
Like the LeBron James Family Foundation, where we connect kids to life-changing possibilities.
It's the strength of UA, this city, and these connections.
It's where students make an impact on their community and in the world.
While still making an impact
In the classroom.
On the track.
In the boardroom.
and in my community.
That's what makes us the University of Akron.
Roman was born with a hole in his heart. But thanks to the experts at Summa who found the problem and fixed it quickly, he's feeling 26 again. Not 76. Minimally invasive heart procedures, many performed in under 2 hours. Summa Health, vital for getting back in the game and more.
Welcome back to University of Akron football with head coach Terry Bowden. Coach, the defense before the season was going to be your strength. They have not disappointed.
Really haven't. I knew with the maturity we had, 8, 9 seniors starting on defense, 8 or 9, depending on who was in at a certain time. You knew they were going to have great leadership, great maturity. They play well together. We knew that needed to be our strength. Now, as our offense gels, as our young, talented offense gets better and better, we become the team that I think we can be.
Right now, let's meet some of those young men who are making this defense something special.
Thorson getting pressured, looking for Nagel, it's intercepted. And taking it to the house. Thorson loses it. The ball is loose, the chase is on. Akron pounces on it. Thorson off the hands, it's picked off again. Interception number 2 for Alvin Davis, who's already got a pick 6. Look at this, make it 2.
It was actually a great honor being a part of that. I mean, with it being a senior-led team, all the seniors keeping the team up, even though we had highs and lows in that game. It was a great honor. Then we come out in the second half and put up 3 touchdowns. It was just a great feeling on both sides of the ball after that.
Oh, it was very valuable. Actually, I think it's one of the best things ever, because all of us, we came up with each other. We played with each other for pretty much the last 4 to 3 years. And it's just amazing, the chemistry you have, the camaraderie you have. And a lot of us hang out outside of football also, so we're just literally like a brotherhood. And so to have that on the field and just know that your brother next to you has your back and everybody know what they're doing, is an amazing feeling.
Coach Bowden has blessed us with really good coaches on the defensive side of the ball. They all got a ton of experience. They all know what they're doing, and we're all on the same page. So we're just blessed to have these seniors, And we've made minor changes to the system, but we don't try to fix something that wasn't broken, and that's one of the biggest things, is we're kind of rocking on and putting a few wrinkles in.
Many seniors on this team, that's huge for us with the experience that we have. I think the leadership has been the best it's ever been, so just being a senior leading team is really great for us.
As a senior in every segment, as a senior in every group, I mean, you have someone in your group that you can go to and ask questions to that knows the defense ins and out. So it's kind of a great feeling having a senior-led team and seniors all over the place.
We have a goal of going to a MAC championship and going to another bowl game and winning both of those. I just want to do what I can, make plays, make sure everybody's lined up, and just keep everybody tight.
As a defense, we want to be #1 in the nation in turnovers, period.
Golly, you know what? We got to hold the opponent to 1 point less than the offense scores, and that's always the objective going in this thing. I think we have some things we can build on. You know, we were very poor with our rushing defense last year. I think we can get better with that. Last year we were one of the top teams in the league as far as forcing turnovers. We need to continue that battle and continue to play great defense in the red zone.
Coach, one of the goals of any defense is to get some turnovers, get the ball back for your offense. They've done a great job of that.
They really have. I think we've got 5 or 6 turnovers. We're winning the turnover margin, and they've scored 3 touchdowns on those turnovers. That's really a great stat for our defense. It shows a lot of just aggressiveness and everybody pursuing the ball and playing recklessly toward that football, so they're in a position to recover the turnover.
Fellow Zips are down 17-10 out at Iowa State. We're going to take a break, come back, look at second half highlights right after this.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting more than just a technician. You're getting someone who pays attention to your needs and the little things that make a big difference. It takes a dealer you can rely on. And to keep your family cool this summer,
let me show you how this works.
It takes Bryant.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
And to keep your family comfortable, it takes Air Comfort. Find them at aircomfortohio.com.
Sir Jeremy, you are a true friend of the crown. Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.
Madam Susan, you are an even truer friend of the crown. Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.
What is that?
This is a spiced honey mead wine that I have really been into lately.
Please follow Sir Brad. He's going to give you a private tour of the Pit of Misery.
I'm sorry, what?
Pit of Misery. Dilly dilly. Dilly dilly.
Here's to the friends you can always count on.
Okay, welcome back to Zips Football. Head coach Terry Bowden. Coach, you're down by a touchdown at the half. You play a great third quarter. I think going into the fourth quarter, you're only down 17-13.
Exactly right. I told our players the week before we were down 21-3 at halftime.
That's right.
We came back and again said, let's score first. Let's score the ball, score first before the other team. And we did. We came back, kicked the field goal, and we ended the end of the third quarter down 4 points, needing one more big play. But Iowa State's got a very good defense. They've been good for a couple of years now, getting better every week. And with that, we just could not make one more play because we were in a position that one would have been the difference in that ball game.
Exactly. Right now, let's go back to Iowa State and Ames, Iowa. Second half highlights, again brought to you by Summa Health Systems, courtesy of Fox Sports.
You know, it's the second week in a row we played on a great grass field. It's so much fun to play on the natural turf. Not many people have it anymore. Our defense comes back out. They got the ball first series. We stopped them short. They had to go 3 and out and punt the football. They may have gotten 1 first down, but they got the ball right back to us. Cato Nelson again making a nice run. Didn't have a lot of runs. He had one long run of 22 yards, but they kept us under 10 yards on every run after that. But he made some nice throws. A great job right there. I believe that's Nate Stewart right there making the big catch for us right there. Cato comes back, finds him again. That's Jonah. Is that Jonah? That's Nate Stewart again making the catch. He led our receivers with 4 catches for the afternoon. Van Edwards found the outside seam, nearly picked up the first down. We come back. You'll see him run people to the sideline, get near the sticks right there. We'll come back and pick up the first down after that. Here's a big short yardage carry to pick up a critical first down. Then we end up kicking a field goal right there. We kick the first drive. We put us now only 4 points down. 18-point underdog, put 4 points down now, putting ourselves in a position to be successful. Defense continuing to put pressure on that quarterback as he spins out, makes a nice throw, but again, not enough yardage, not enough time. Good job by our defense again. This is a very good tailback, one of the better tailbacks, all-conference tailbacks, Montgomery.
One of the best in the country.
One of the best in the country. We did a good job of hemming him in. Big receiver makes a play there. Good gang tackling. You'll see our players, a lot of players on the tackles. Nice tackle for loss right there that was so valuable to us. Puts them in long yardage situations. That's super job by Alvin Davis right there, making the defender miss, coming through to make the tackle in the backfield, holding them to a field goal themselves. They had no touchdowns in the second half. We held them to 3 field goals, but that's still only a 1 touchdown game right now. If we can just make one play, big play, get us back in that ball game, put the pressure on them. They stop us. Our defense comes back. There he is, Montgomery right there. He can't find many holes right there, the way our defense was playing. A good job. Leading the tackle right there. Great job there. Kyron Brown making the tackle. Jamal Davis made some big hits right there. Hit the quarterback right there as he was handing off. Just a great job. See Jamal right there. forces the quarterback to keep the ball running to everybody else because he could not hand it off. That was a big play. We hold them to a field goal again. And now it's 23, but still, if you score, anytime you score, you got an onside kick away from winning the game. So you tell your players that's Quadarius Smith makes a nice catch. You'll see him run the stop route, catches it, gets out of bounds. We're fighting the clock a little bit now. We're not at the end of the game, but we're fighting the fourth quarter. Nice, good play job in there. Nate Stewart again making a nice in route, catching the football. We could not make a play to get into that end zone. Defensively, get the sack. Still fighting for a ball. You'll see there. Great rush, pass rush right there to get pressure on the quarterbacks. Jamal Davis making a nice effort. See him spinning around, making the sack on the quarterback, forcing him up into the pocket. That's a great job right there. Devon Jest makes the tackle right there. There's the play to throw the flat. Again, nice open field tackling, gang tackling.
Yeah.
Buddy, there's the fumble right there. Give us one more chance at the ball. Right there, 11. We've only got about a couple of minutes left. We just got to have an attempt. We don't get it there. We have to stop them now. We aren't able to get the ball moving forward, but we're able to stop them from there, hold them to a field goal at the end of the game, which kind of puts us about out of reach. We're trying to make one more thing happen. And quarterback scrambles, gets to the sideline, stops the clock. Now we just got a chance for one more play. Your guys want to score. They want to make something happen at the very end of the game. Probably too late to change the game. Nice catch there by Nate again. As time winds down, they win the game. Hard-fought battle. Matt's done a good job at Iowa State. Remember, he was at Toledo and comes out of half his staff is out of Ohio. It's a good group of Ohio coaches on that staff.
Exactly. Zips lose it 26-13. As we said, they are now 2-1 on the season. That takes care of the non-conference games. It's all Mid-American Conference action from this point on. We're going to take a break. When we come back, our special award winners for that game against Iowa State right after this.
The University of Akron is more than a college or campus.
It's a connection to the community.
To the thousands of opportunities right here in Northeast Ohio.
And to the partnerships with employers and organizations.
Like the LeBron James Family Foundation, where we connect kids to life-changing possibilities.
It's the strength of UA, this city, and these connections.
It's where students make an impact on their community and in the world.
While still making an impact
In the classroom.
On the track. In the boardroom.
and in my community.
That's what makes us the University of Akron.
Roman was born with a hole in his heart. But thanks to the experts at Summa who found the problem and fixed it quickly, he's feeling 26 again. Not 76. Minimally invasive heart procedures, many performed in under 2 hours. Summa Health, vital for getting back in the game and more.
Well, each week this time we announce our players of the week. Before we do that, it's time for the Bryant Heating and Cooling big play of the game. We've already watched it once. The fumble recovery by Alvin Davis Jr., but Coach, that big hit by Brian Bell was special.
It really was. He's been hitting all year like that. He's just a great hitter. He loves contact. He lets them know he's there, and when he makes that big hit, it caused a fumble, and Alvin Davis always around the football.
Exactly.
Here you see the big hit, the ball pops in the air, and Alvin's right there to make the recovery and give us that first turnover back with us, and we led to a touchdown. When turnovers lead to touchdowns, that changes games around. And again, that was a big play for us.
Alvin Davis continues to play great defense.
He's got
watch him keep his foot in here.
I want to say forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries, and 3 interceptions, 2 touchdowns. He's having a magnificent year so far.
And the nice thing about that, Coach, he's only a junior.
That's right. You know, he's only 175 pounds. It's just for all those young guys out there that aren't the biggest guys in the world that want to play football. It's not the size of the ship, it's the motion of the ocean, they say. So what you can do with it. And he sure does a lot with his talent. Now
it's time to name our Offensive Player of the Week. I've been saying good things about these wide receivers since the beginning of the year. Offensive Player of the Week is Andre Williams out of Orlando, Florida.
Yeah, we call him Dre, and he's got great hands and great moves. He has a way of getting around people. People that play him man coverage usually get in trouble, but he makes another big catch there. Right there, gets the ball high point, catches the ball high in his hands, makes the touchdown catch. You'll see it again from a different angle. There he is on the first play of the game, really the first big offensive play of the game. He makes yardage right there, and always around that football, catches what they throw to him. Is only going to get better and better, just a sophomore.
Andre Williams, our Offensive Player of the Week. How about defense? A young kid out of Canton McKinley High School, defensive end Jamal Davis. He was in the backfield more than some of the running backs for Iowa State.
He had 2 tackles for loss. He had a sack, 2 tackles for loss, and a forced fumble. Just has really played a great game. I tell you, for him being in the Big 12 and playing against a Big 12 opponent, they won't have anybody create more problems than he created for their team on Saturday. He's got great explosiveness, great quickness, great athletic ability. He was a stand-up linebacker that we've kind of moved down into, just like Jason Taylor. He moved and put his hand on the ground, and he's really found a knack for being able to play good football.
Yeah, he had a great game against Iowa State. Hey, how about our special teams player of the week? He's a young man out of Lakota East High School down in southwestern Ohio. Nick Gassery, boom 2 for you, Coach.
Yeah, he's our punter. He beat out everybody at kicking too, so he had 2 field goals. The first one 45, and then the second one he came back and made a 49-yard field goal. Both of those were records for him, personal best for him. But like I said, he's been an outstanding punter for us who now handles our field goal kicking duties as well.
Had a little bit of a wind helping him, but those were great kicks. Congratulations to Nick Gasser. How about our player on the rise, another young wide receiver out of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania? How about Nate Stewart, Coach?
Yes, Nate Stewart, he's 6'1", 215 pounds, and got good power, good size, good hands. Really starting basically his first year as a starter. All of our 3 receivers are starting their first year as starters. But Nate's done a good job for us. He had 5 receptions on Saturday. 4 receptions for 52 yards. That's another one of his nice catches there. But he's got outstanding hands, great power and strength. You'll see some big-time catches in there with people all around him. He makes the good catch when he's in a crowd. That's what you want receivers to do. Watch this nice job here, just coming through, making the catch, ball's thrown right on time. He's not nervous. He makes a nice catch there.
Congratulations to all those young Zips for being our players of the week for that tough game out at Iowa State. We're going to take a break. When we come back, as Coach said, we got a week off. We're coming back home October 6th. They take on the Miami Redhawks to open up Mid-American Conference action. We'll talk about that and more right after this.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting more than just a technician. You're getting someone who pays attention to your needs and the little things that make a big difference. It takes a dealer you can rely on. And to keep your family cool this summer,
Let me show you how this works.
it takes Bryant.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
And to keep your family comfortable, it takes Air Comfort. Find them at aircomfortohio.com.
Sir Jeremy, you are a true friend of the crown. Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.
Madam Susan, you are an even truer friend of the crown. Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.
What is that?
This is a spiced honey mead wine that I have really been into lately.
Please follow Sir Brad. He's going to give you a private tour of the pit of misery.
I'm sorry, what?
Pit of misery. Dilly dilly. Dilly dilly.
Here's to the friends you can always count on.
Well, we hope you're making plans to be at InfoCision Stadium on Saturday afternoon, October 6th. The Miami Redhawks come in to open up Mid-American Conference play. What a great weekend we have planned. It's homecoming, Hall of Fame weekend. They got a former Zip, Jabari Arthur, going to be honored. And Coach, couldn't ask for a better time maybe for that week off to get ready for conference play.
It really is. We've had, even though the Nebraska game was canceled, we had to practice a hard week of practice for that game. We've been on the road to do some big games. And now it's good to be home. We know we won 5 out of 6 at home last year. Right. It's been a good place for us, so we need to see that stadium fill up. And it's our conference. This is where all the marbles are right now as we play our conference. And we start off with Miami in our division, and they're an outstanding team. And so it's going to be a good week for us to be off, so we can get well, get ready, and get a little bit better suited for Miami.
You've been in the conference a lot. This looks like a pretty strong year.
It is. It really is. And I think our conference has always been strong. We knock each other off.
Right.
Our non-conference schedules are always very tough, and quite often our non-conference schedules are more difficult than our conference schedule. So you got to come over there with some wins if you can, but also try not to get too beat up, in your non-conference. But the way the rest of our conference is playing, I'm seeing with one of those things going to be a battle all the way to the very end to see who plays for that conference championship.
You got 2 weeks before Miami comes to town, Coach. You tweak things a little bit. Maybe you put a few surprises, new wrinkles in there.
I think the most important thing is to get better at what we do. I thought our intermediate passing game was not where it should be against Iowa State. We've got to hit those 15 to 20-yard routes and make a little bit better at those. When you got young receivers, the quarterback doesn't always know how they're going to run their route. We've got to get to where we execute those routes, do a little bit better job there. Thing is, just get better at what we do. If we can get better at what we do, it'll be the best thing we can do in this off week.
Well, it's going to be good to get home. Another reminder, October 6th at 3:30, the Zips take on the Miami Redhawks. Homecoming, Hall of Fame weekend. You want to get your tickets. Should be a great afternoon of football. For head coach Terry Bowden, I'm Joe Dunn. Thanks for watching. We're back in 2 weeks with more University of Akron highlights with head coach Terry Bowden.
Zips Football with Terry Bowden and host Joe Dunn is brought to you by Summa Health. It's your health. Let's own it together. Bud Light, the world's famous light beer. Doubletree by Hilton Akron Fairlawn, proud to be the host hotel of Zips Football. By your Akron, Canton, Bryant heating and cooling dealers. And the Spaghetti Warehouse, famous for its 15-layer lasagna.